Hello and welcome to Lemming TV. Today we'll be playing some more mini motorways. So, last time out we played Dar es Salaam and today we're going to play Moscow. So, if you haven't already seen the first two parts, I advise you check them out. But this is a city building puzzle game where you get these coloured houses and you need to get them connected to these coloured shops where they'll pick up pins. If the shop fills up with pins, it'll create a pin timer, and when that pin timer runs out, you lose the game. So we're also using a tactic where we make sure that colours don't use like the same roads most of the time in order to keep traffic down, which is what we'll be doing today. So if some new colour spawns, we'll try to make it go around instead of connecting up into here. So as you can see, our city's running pretty smoothly apart from this little interchange over here. So what I'll do is, as you can see, everyone slows down, and I'll actually just pause it here because we've got a light blue spawning up over here, and I'll just connect these guys up. And what I will do is I'll also make a little like alternative road, and hopefully next week we can get a roundabout or some traffic lights for this little area here, as this week we got a bridge, as we do have a fair amount of bridges. And as you can see, a light coloured thing spawns up here, so we'll just connect these up into this shop. But now the traffic is getting a little better over there. So I'll actually delete this road, so this yellow is forced to go over there, just to help slow down the traffic a little bit. So I'll also connect this light blue down into here, and we'll get our weekly upgrade of 30 road tiles, as there's no point getting yet another bridge. Even though there are a few rivers, I think 3 bridges this early on is a little bit excessive. So our city's running pretty smoothly with no apparent issues, and it's a fairly good start. And some yellows spawn over here, and I'll use the first of our 3 bridges, 2 bridges actually, in order to get these people to their shop. And there's also going to be pretty hard to get these yellows all the way around the whites, and use a couple bridges, or not use a bridge to get down to that yellow. But if we do get a motorway, we might do it, or I might just save it for later. And I'll also pick up this week's bonus, which is a motorway, as I correctly guessed. But it looks like everything's pretty fine with both of these, so there's no real point using a motorway, which isn't really needed. And we can also save it up for later when things get a little bit out of hand. If you have watched my last video, you would know that we very much needed a motorway towards the end, and we ended up getting a fairly low score compared to what we normally get. And so I'll just tidy up this rope which was going into this light shop, as it did look quite messy. And new week, and we'll get some traffic lights which I'll plop down here and down here. And what I might do is I'll make this motorway to go up from this green to this green shop over there, and I'll also pause the game, send this green over there and put this green into there, and also make a little road going off to this shop over here. And we've actually run out of ridge tiles somehow, even though we had an absolute ton earlier on. And so this yellow has upgraded to a skyscraper here, and we've also got another yellow house spawning in. And everything looks pretty good so far. And we'll just get our next upgrade, which I'll take for a bridge, as I've already used both our bridges up, which won't be very good if we get another one spawning in a very bad place, and we also get a shop spawning in a pretty bad place for these blues, as now they're going to have to go up with the whites to that shop, as there isn't any reasonable way to do it without doing that. And I might actually just get rid of a couple of stuff, these round traffic lights, just to plop in here to help the traffic a little bit more, and a dark purple thing has spawned up here. What I might actually do is use this motorway to good use by getting these dark purple people to use it to go down to their shop, which would have been a very long drive if we hadn't used this. And as you can see, purple are going to stop very abruptly there because of that car coming through. At this speed it looks pretty crazy, the exit they're doing from this motorway. If you can't see what I'm talking about, it's the purple/green motorway and what the purple cars are doing. So anyway, we'll continue on, and we'll just connect this blue house in, and we've got an extra motorway, so I will make a motorway going up from here down to there, as there is a fair bit of traffic over there right now, and so some of these cars can use that just to skip the queues a little bit. And a new shop has spawned in, so we'll just connect that in. It's in a pretty good place. But I'll continue on. And we've also connected the whites and the light blues, as there's quite a lot of them spawning over there, and I couldn't be bothered to relocate them. So what I'll do is I'll also connect this up here, connect this yellow up to there, so that these whites who are just sitting around doing nothing can join in on the shopping, which they're currently missing out on. And there's quite a lot of white stuff, so they will be welcome. So a lot more stuff is spawning up in here. What I might do is just also connect this to here, so that the extra yellows who are coming in can go and also take it from this over here, and we get another light blue spawning in. But what I think is that if we just connect these in quickly, we could potentially use that motorway instead of having to go all the way up there ourselves. So we'll just take a quick little shortcut, use another bridge, and get these light blues using this motorway to go to this shop over here. And as you can see, there's already quite a lot of pins, and what I'll even do is just make them their own private motorway to use to save a little bit of time. And as you can see, that green shop getting yet another upgrade. We'll connect these greens who are stuck up here, down there, just to help out a little bit. As you can see, there is starting to get quite a lot of traffic, and there is another purple house. And what I'll actually have to do is get rid of this motorway, put this motorway here, and when that comes to us, I'll be able to use it for these purples who can go up from here straight to their shop. And also I can also just move this a little bit up here, connecting the road, and also connects it up to this bridge. And so as the new week passes, I'll get another bridge, and this yellow has gone onto a timer. And so what I'll do is I'll just place in some traffic lights. There's also another yellow on a timer and another yellow on a timer. And we'll also place another traffic lights over here, just so we can get a few more cars in. This is going to be very, very close, and all cars coming in, but again it's just a little too late. 960, it's a little bit better than last time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.